and gentlemen, it is time for the Italian Grand Prix. We're here in Rome, waiting for lights out at round 1 of Season 7. We have 22 of the best drivers on the grid, waiting in anticipation to battle it out on AMMOkray's newest track, Rome 2.0. We'll be starting momentarily. The drivers are getting sorted on the grid, and we're going to have to pause actually. By the looks of it, we're in the completely wrong Rome. We're in Rome 1.0. So we've got a slight issue there that will get sorted momentarily. I apologise for the delay. That's slightly awkward. Yeah, first race of the season, it happens. We'll get the lobby set up again, and we'll go back to... should we go back to interval whilst we sort it out? Jay-Jak can still be it better. Yeah, so if everyone just bears with us for 1 minute and we'll sort everything out. Trust me, you will not want to miss the start though, so don't go away for anything.
We can still talk about qualifying.
I miss qualifying, so...
Well, yeah, but you can...
I'll look at the race, hang on, let's have a look at the grid. Right, so, on pole. Yeah, on pole. We have Tgis in the McLaren, that's no surprise, with a 103.869. A very controversial driver, Peffz, but a very good driver.
Tgis wants to get the championship this season, and he's putting his every card on mouse steering and trying to figure out secret strategies to get more curs with, like, he just discovered lifting, but we'll see how it turns out for him. It'll be fun to watch out this season.
Yeah, interesting, definitely. So yeah, we've got Victor in P2 as well. A newer driver.
Brooder, but okay.
It's Brooder, right, okay, maybe not, so that's Brooder. With a 104.122, very dominant driver in the Ferrari now. I'll be excited to see performance from him. He's been here a long time, so he's definitely got that experience. And in third, we've got the Haas of R7M, just behind by 110 with a 104.217. Want to talk about R7 first? We've got a lot of controversy there as well.
R7 and controversy, what do you mean?
Well, never mind, but yeah, so we've had some connection issues in the past for R7 actually, so we'll have to see if he can make it through this race. Hopefully that's sorted out. The Haas manager of Pontos, I did discuss that with him earlier, and he said fingers crossed everything should be sorted, because he's going to need fancy his teammate in P5, the other Haas, who is just behind Acid in P4 with a 104.3. Drivers on the grid,
I just need to sort out my car settings a little bit, but yes,
yeah, I think he is.
If he actually practices.
Yeah, so new lobby is getting sorted now. Can we actually be heard?
Still haven't gotten an invite.
Yeah, so we've got 27 people watching now. You should have been but yeah, new lobby is starting. Bear with us momentarily, and we will get straight into the action of round 1. Shall I run through the rest of the grid? We may as well. We've got the time. What else are we going to do? Just behind, we've got Pancho, another OG driver. Now in the Red Bull, has come from AlphaTauri, so interesting move there. Behind him, Peffz, I can never.
That's funny as fuck. Right. Even here, they promote from AlphaTauri to Red Bull.
Number 7, I always...
Is it a promotion though? Who's his teammate? Who's in the other Red Bull?
That is true. The other Red Bull is Acid, so I'd say it is. Who is his last name? Well, we'll see, depending on his practice. Who knows?
Pancho is ex-Ferrari,
True.
so...
Yeah, he was Ferrari for one season, I believe. He's been around the entire pack at this point. But yeah, no, we've got a lot of experienced drivers, but then also some new drivers. That we can definitely pick out a little bit lower down the grid. And one of our own, Stevie Zams, down in 17, I've just noticed I completely forgot he's driving. That's going to be interesting.
Stevie is in 17th, that's funny as fuck. He was I think 14th in Academy Formula before, so he lost out against the better drivers here in F1.
We'll see. Yeah, he raced in, was it F2 or F3 and had some lag issues?
I mean, I literally out-qualified him on max downforce mediums with 16 laps of practice, and I haven't actually driven a GTA car in like what, 3 months. I haven't played this game in like 3 months now,
Right.
so let's say I wasn't exactly warmed up.
Definitely. We've got 34 people in stream now. That's our all-time record. Hopefully they stay for the race start. We've got
Go
20
through the drivers in
now.
chronological or like in the order down the grid
I would do,
further.
but it's Stevie, bro. I just got distracted. All right.
Yeah.
And then skill max from F3 to F2 to F1. The Aston Martin now. He is going to be a driver I'm going to love to see climbing up that grid from lap 1.
Prema Aston Martin for skill max.
Yeah. The betrayal from the Alfa Romeo Academy with Flicky, who could have potentially been his teammate, but it never happened. Just behind in P9. Flicky, another one of those really old, experienced drivers we've had for a long, long time. So yeah, no, amazing stuff there. And who's MM driving for now? I don't even. Is it Alfa Romeo? No, it's not. That's Spike. I'm actually unaware. Audi.
Look at the
Audi.
stream.
They're not on the spreadsheet.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about Audi.
Audi, yeah. So the brand new team on the calendar, on the lineup. We've got Audi ready to go with MM7 for the first race. Let's see if we can score some points for them. And oh my god, one of my favourite signings of the season, Beanward, Ferrari, P11. Can it get much better than that, Peffz? Can it?
I am loving life. Wonderful to see Beanward back in F1. He was gone a long time, and he had a bit of a rough time in F3. And then in I don't know if he went to F2 last season. I kind of forgot, but he also didn't have the most amazing time. So maybe the BR8 is just more his car. Oh, I was the last person to join. That's embarrassing.
I got it. Oh, you were right. We're launching again. We won't go through the intro again, or do we? Should we? No, we won't. We'll go through the.
Oh yeah, yes. Thank you, thank you, Versat.
What was that?
No, nothing.
All right, okay. And carrying on down, we've got Robert in P12 just behind Bean, followed by Vic, Spike in 14th in the Alfa Romeo. Spike was saying in chat he hopes we don't bring up his lost championship, but you know we've got to do that. Lost the man himself, Spike and Cole. Let's see if we can do better in here.
See, Alfie, actually, on the version that we just accidentally launched into with Rome. In the first track of the season, in Season 5 in Formula 2, we actually also drove on Rome, just the old version, in the DR1. And I started off the season easily winning. I just didn't pit. And I absolutely murdered it, won in first place. And that was the start of the season when Spike lost the championship. I won it. That's kind of secondary. Spike lost it. That's the main point. But I also did scream when I won it, and it was very nice. I need to look into the actual score.
Forgetting that anytime soon. And then we've got the second McLaren driver of CEO of Sigma. So we've got a first and a 15th. That is going to be an interesting one for the McLarens. We'll see if you can get any points there. And then someone I don't know, Razor Racer. Any idea? Mercedes, newest signing, I believe.
No idea, but cool.
Worth a shot, yeah. We'll see how he does. Maybe he can prove himself today. And then we've also got, just behind him, Stevie, as we've already said. Snipes in the AlphaTauri. I thought his qualifying was going to be a little bit better, but we will have to see with that. And then also, Mr. Fish is back. The legend himself. After a long, long time off, talking about OGs, I don't think you can get any more OG than the man himself. And then we're finishing it up. We've got Zilla and Max. So not amazing for Mercedes with 16th and 20th there, but we'll see if they can recover in the race. And that is a formation lap beginning. Jay-Jak, if you want to go on to the normal stream view now, so people can see. Oh, looks like you've already done it. Perfect. So yeah, we'll be starting momentarily. I'll fly in the heli, and you guys can watch Jay's perspective. Peffz, do you want lights out? I'll give you that.
Acid should be in 4th position. Yes, that is correct.
I think Jay has a lights out thing.
No, I mean, do you want to do commentary for the start?
Okay,
Otherwise
well,
I'll
as
put
long
it
as he
that
gets
way,
there
that's
into his position before
sure.
the last car hits the grid,
I'll
he'll be fine.
spectate Jay-Jak for the start. That's actually no, I won't spectate Jay-Jak for the start. And Jay-Jak shouldn't be spectating. Shouldn't be in a helicopter for the start either. He should be spectating like 7th place or something like that, and just be on the ground. And that way you can still see safety cars really well.
Yeah, if you do have time to do that, Jay. Yeah.
Or
I
like
can't
10th
do
place.
the typing in chat when I'm spectating, correctly?
Oh fuck yeah.
Right, yeah. You could just try switch quickly afterwards if you wanted. But that is it. The driver's lining up on the grid now. I need to reset the stream. I'm seeing a behind version. So yeah, we're ready. It's been a month of waiting, but we are ready to go here at round 1, Italy. 30 people watching in anticipation for an amazing lights out. I need to turn back on my display and everything. God, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty.
Okay, gentlemen, we are green flags.
Still there.
Oh, lights out.
Ready to go.
1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 light. And it's lights out. Here we go in Rome.
It's a good start, say. We've got 2 wide, second and third
struggling.
in the Aston Martin. We've got contact. We've got the Alpine backwards getting pushed away very quickly. Everyone else keeps going for now. I think we may get away without a safety car there. We've got some very aggressive driving out the front with the Hasses and Tootsies. Everyone's still going. We've got 3 wide down this pitch straight. Multiple cars into the hairpin now. 3 wide with the Alpha Tauri, McLaren and Alfa Romeo. We've got a lot of congestion. We've got 2 cars off there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's definitely a safety car.
It's got to be a safety car. That's a
Yeah.
safety car. Oh my god.
We got a safety
Don't
car
look.
condition. Safety car condition.
This new version of Rome. I'm glad you all got to witness that, all 33 of you. More of an interesting race start there. We've still got chaos at the start. A very
Okay,
switched up
we have reports of
order
damage,
there.
and
Tootsies
therefore
has
we
got away
will.
well.
We have reports of damage.
We
We will be extending the safety car for an additional lap.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't hold back with your compliments for that race start in the stream chat there. Let's have a see your best shot. But yeah, we will have an extra lap because we do have damage there. So we will have drivers going into the pits. I need to see who's gone backwards, who's gone forwards.
I don't know what Jay-Jak is doing.
Steady, what's happened?
He's flying his helicopter flying so.
Hey! An idea for next time, okay? We're gonna do a cool Discord thing where one of you streams your Discord, and I'll screen capture that because half the time my camera angles are probably gonna be bad. So that's what we'll try to plan for the next time.
Are you safety car right now or not?
I'm just way closer to the action. I just always follow it so I can see better what happens.
Yeah,
I'm not a hog. Like holy shit, he can actually see to this distance. Wow.
Yeah, Jay, maybe for now if you want spectate Peffz because you can still see the pack for FIA wise, and also for we've got people in chat R7 with how funny that was, and I don't disagree with you guys. So yeah, that's Stevie down to P20, Robert down to P21, Bean down to 19, Skill Max as well, Max moving up, Mr. Fish up to 8th Peffz. Oh my god! What a move!
Jay-Jak, if you want, you can land and spectate me, and I'll fly the helicopter, and I'll fly better than you.
Yeah, I think that might be best.
Then
and
I'll
safety
land.
car will be in next lap, so we'll have one more lap behind safety car now, and we'll be back to
let me
racing
do
the
that.
queues forms.
You are
We've got
the
Robert, Bean, and Stevie to catch up.
player
Land your
options.
helicopter first, and go into a car.
Yeah, and then you're not.
If you're actually gonna do it, go into a car, and then point towards the checkpoint so you don't have the wrong way sign.
Hang on, has safety car gone in this lap? Safety car has gone in this lap.
Yes, safety car has gone in.
Alright, so safety car is in. The car, maybe a bit of discommunication there, I don't really know, but we're back to racing. That's Tootsies away well. In the lead in the McLaren.
Inarufa is spun around by Spike, but that's the only car that's out. Going down towards the hairpin now.
Right. Oh, we're missing the start. Yeah, just go down to spectate, yeah. Right, now we're seeing the action. Through the hairpins we go, double hairpins. We should be all sorted now to see.
Jay, use your mouse to look around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got back into thing. So Skittles, I don't know if Skittles heard me. I said safety car in next lap. Did he go
He's down in
in
6th now.
that current lap?
So not amazing.
Okay, then
for
that's
him,
something
but-
I'll have to
One
review with
car
our
off
safety
there,
car.
Razor. Through blue corner, a lot of people going side by side. MM7 defending, and Razor going around the outside of Maxakloni in the blue corner. Ahead now Spike, just behind Flicky, then MM7 further up the road. Bruder, Snipes, Acid, Mr. Fish in 8th, and then Zilla, and then there's a big gap to R7, and he's about to catch a lot of people up.
Okay, one lap after
There's a
safety
little
car
bit
was
of
over,
trade
you're allowed to
forming
start
here.
using
Acid
Kurs, so I
pushing
think that's
Mr.
this
Fish
lap, you can start
almost.
using Kurs.
And Tusi is slowly building a gap out front. Fancy in 2nd, Pancho in 3rd.
Yeah, that mouse working out well, but the Kurs has been enabled. We can see on the straights here.
Okay,
Everyone
Skittles, don't worry about it. We'll
speed.
review it next
We've
time.
got a lot
Safety
of
car in
movement
next lap
through
is
the
different from
hairpins
safety
and
car
going
in
into it
this
now. He's
lap.
got the
Hopefully you
Mercedes and a
understand
dive
that,
from the
but-
Red Bull. We've got contact, but he still survives. How has he not died there? Oh my god, he didn't get the overtake, but he survived. What a move. What a move. Someone tell Skittles to stop typing in chat. But we're still going. We've got side by side with the Aston. The Aston is off there. Re-entering though. They're both together now. I don't know. Was that Skillmax there? No, it was Brooder. Skillmax and Brooder now next to each other. That Alfa Romeo going off. Let's speed up to the front if we can and see what's switched around over there. Yes, this is Rome version 2. I'm about to say I have autism Milan. That's his YouTube name, alright. On the main straight, we've got the front 3 going. The McLaren driver building up a gap. The Red Bull going for a dive. CEO of Sigma coming out strong. These guys are not CEO of Sigma. That's Fancy and Pancho. But people. Whoa, that's fast stuff. God, I'm getting distracted today. Yeah, we.
Oh, R7. Oh, Victor. Vic defense from R7, almost going down the inside there. Those two very much battling closely.
God, these sends in the hairpins, man, they're scaring me. I don't know how people are surviving. To say that lap 1 was like that, we're actually doing all right at the moment. Is that the 2 Ferraris together there in the blue? I think is that fighting, or is it Haas?
No, that's Haas and Ferrari.
Yeah, the new Haas livery based off the 2023 design. Looks pretty amazing, I cannot lie. But the front is catching up together. We've got 3rd, 4th and 5th and 2nd all together, with 6th catching up as well. Can we just ask Tootsies to slow down, make this a little bit more interesting? Because yeah, on the main straight, this Red Bull and the Haas, they're going for it. The sends down the inside by Pancho, who's proving his worth going from AlphaTauri to Red Bull at the moment.
Absolutely, and CEO of Sigma, Tusi's teammate. I think they're both Dutch gym bros, which is really funny.
That is indeed. But the one thing I don't know, obviously not driving this season, tyre strategy. I presume you don't have a clue either, Peffz. We might have to,
absolutely not. No, I do not know what tires. There's a crash! CEO of Sigma, 3 people that might need to be a safety car.
That's a McLaren. We're fine for now, I think, but the McLaren's
that's a safety car.
That's a safety car.
Yep, safety car. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. My God, it's chaos. Yeah, that was started with one car going off, going sideways, and getting stuck. And it all went backwards from there. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that McLaren became immobile. Nothing we could do.
Shout out to Peffz, you're doing so good. Thank you.
Yeah, we caught that quick.
Yeah, you can just keep spectating me. You're fine.
Oh, really?
Because I can type in chat. I'm the one who flies the heli, right? So I'm already gonna see everything.
Thank you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you guys this whole season, but this is amazing.
You can also spectate people. If they're in battles, I'll tell you who to spectate. Please go to Flicky's POV. That'll be the kind of the front of the pack bunching up slowly under safety car soon. And I don't know if anybody pitted.
Oh, we've got a bit of drama here. I've just realised, did we miss the actual safety car footage with trying to get the safety car in? I was waiting for all the reactions, but...
Okay, so then I don't see any damage. Let's see if there's any damage on this. There's a car or 2 with damage. So we'll have safty car in +1, safety car +1.
I'll type that for you.
Yeah, so Peffz looks like Mr. Fish is...
How was able to spectate and type? That's Fascinating.
Yeah, now I see the chats as
Yeah,
one.
maybe
Maybe an update. Yeah.
Yeah, just need
So,
to
Okay,
enjoy
I'm gonna
it.
mute myself again.
Yeah, please do.
Easy.
Mr. Fish.
Okay,
a
Skittles,
little
safety
bit
car
rusty,
plus one
didn't
means
realise we
that
were on the
on
safety car for a second. Has given the positions
this
back,
next
but that
lap,
is
Did you-
hilarious.
when I
Did you
type in
see
safety car
what I
in this
typed,
lap,
bro?
means
How the
that's when you'll
fuck
go
you
in.
missed that?
Okay, hopefully you understand.
No.
You're not like nobody's that in the zone.
But yeah, we've got safety car in this lap. Probably we'll have cars coming to the pits. And hey, no one complain about safety cars because we're creating more entertainment for you. That's all I'm saying. And Peffz, you're wandering off into the bushes unless I'm glitched.
No, I was typing.
Alright, okay. Yeah, no, we did have
But
cars
I'm
literally
not the
constantly
one
outside.
streaming, so it's fine.
Okay, can the safety car go a little bit slower? I don't feel like you were backing up the pack at all, were
fine.
you?
Alright.
No, not really. I've got all my sound off. Jay-Jak, you might have to try audio settings as well. Okay, oh, wait.
Jay-Jak, mute your mic in OBS specifically.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, no, that's bound to make it a little bit confusing, but we've got some very fast-footed Peffz. We've got a safety car in this lap. Who is the safety car? I haven't actually seen. Is that Light or someone? Or Spike? I don't. No, not Spike.
Oh, it's
Or Skittles.
Skittles, yeah.
Skittles.
Sorry.
Yes, so Skittles.
In the Alfa Romeo safety car, actually,
Ooh,
I
yeah,
want to point
4-row.
that out.
So
It's
yeah, safety car.
it's the Alfa Romeo home track, so they get their safety car. And the safety car is now off track. Tgis leading them through the final few corners. Only has to accelerate out of the final corner, but decides to go early, I think.
Very
Pancho
early,
in
yeah.
second. He's definitely gotten caught out a little bit as all the cars make their way through the last corner onto the long straight into the hard hairpin once again, and nobody changing for position.
Got a bit switched
Knight
around with the McLaren
going down
there,
the
yeah.
inside of CO Sigma, 3 wide. Spike capitalizing in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, that's a good recovery there. They're really
Nice.
still exactly side by side into the hairpin here. This
Jay,
could
go
get
back to
chaos.
my cam.
We need to be careful here. Yeah, through the hairpin. We've got the Alfa Romeo going wide there. Oh, he's going to make a sense. This
Jay
one.
spectate me again.
He switched. To a driver perspective, alright. That Alfa Romeo is still going. We've got a car going slightly wide. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if you guys have seen that. We've had a car push wide onto a slowdown there.
But
It
all good. He re-entered safely and nobody crashed into him. Oh, and there's one car off in the. Oh, that's definitely a very very rough re-entry, but no collision caused. Very nice. Into the next corner they go. Still 3 wide almost, and looks like that's worked out nicely. Curse will be enabled this lap, right?
Yeah, let's get to the front because there will be some sends down the inside here. Unless they're all conserving for the pitch straight, that's what most people do, and it looks like the leaders have done exactly that. Further back people might be, but yeah, no, if we're on the pitch straight here, yeah, some early usages compared to others is that the 2 Hasses there next to each other. It is, Fancy just overtaking there into P3.
Oh, wow.
There weren't any crashes there. Yeah, oh, the McLaren making a move there, but just having to back out on the outside there. We've got an Aston stuck there.
The 2 Astons there going for it.
Yeah, holding each other up
Oh,
there.
one car sideways, Robert and Resin or Ray something.
That was back of the grid. We'll go back to the front. Just a quick rundown. You can interrupt me if we need. But people asking about the order. Currently, we've got Tgis P1, Pancho P2, Fancy P3, R7 P4, Acid P5, Flicky P6, MM7 P7, CEO of Sigma, Spike 8th, Spike 9th, and Mr. Fish rounding out the top 10 for now. But no doubt we're going to have some changes very, very quickly.
Isn't my helicopter flying just amazing?
It is. Apart from the fat wrong way sign I'm currently seeing, it's all very nice.
Well, you don't see it on stream.
Yeah,
so.
no, you don't. We're fine.
I just watched the OBS overlay of Jay, and then I also fly it at the same time.
That's true. Yeah, we've got a lot of.
Mr. Fish going for it with the Astons, very close together. Bruder putting a wheel down the inside. Decides to go for a wider line than Skillmax defending. Oh, and both of them going wide. Bruder goes through, and Maxa Cloney almost gets in there. But
oh my god, that was lag. I thought we had a car into the ocean there. That's that Alpine and the Aston still going there. We've got a little bit of lag between the two. These need to be careful as we come into this next sector because it could very easily go wrong.
we'll go.
God, it's getting
We'll
risky.
go right here so we can watch the front as well.
They're still reasonably close
Oh.
together. Tootsies has got a gap now. Are we missing anything? God, it's getting aggressive. First race of the season, everyone's very, very cocky. It is my first.
This is
takeaway
over the
from
last points position, bro. This is like Skill Max. Wait, no, Brooder. No, Brooder and Skill Max. They're literally out the points and in the points. 1 point in the first race means so much. Imagine
absolutely.
scoring in the first race of the season. So these guys are going to be absolutely gunning for those positions, and they're gonna want to fight to the death. Being also in 13th, still so close. Mr. Fish and Maxacloni all hunting down Skillmax, and they're all really fast.
They really are.
Skillmax may be more established fast.
The pace this season is incredible, and now we're talking about this. F2 is looking just as good with the roster this season. It's going to be a really exciting next 13 weeks, to say the least.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, what track to start it out on? Rome 2.0. It looks stunning, and trust me, from a driver's perspective, it looks even better. Because obviously you can't see the ocean next to you all the time. But yeah, no, an amazing track built by AMMOkray. And we need to get a lap check at some point from one of the drivers. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, we're chilled out for now, but no doubt we'll have pit strategy starting soon, and that's when it really starts to shake up. That's yeah, where you're kind of a master in pit strategy, Peffz. Maybe not with the new compounds, but in the past you definitely were.
I literally just did hard every single race, and if I couldn't do hard, I would do hard. Except in Rome, where I did hard.
Yeah,
And
so
I didn't hit at all.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
I've only picked the hard tire at the beginning, formation lap, 2 laps under safety car, and then I just drove that pair of tires all the way home.
That was funny, man.
And I had
everyone
laps
was
to spare.
Yeah, everyone was literally like, is Peffz pit? Is Peffz pit? Has someone seen Peffz in the pit? Nope, going straight to the end.
Yep.
Safe to say we didn't let that happen again. We made sure that didn't.
We totally let that happen again.
Yeah, we did, but you know, we're putting down on it. We've got Crazy RAF saying McLaren is a P17 clown face, I presume mocking them. And yeah, you're bang on right, we've got McLaren in P1 and P8 at the moment, Tootsies and CEO of Sigma. Things are going really well. I've got my phone
Oh,
up
the
and-
2 Ferraris going for it. Bean Ward and Vic was taken.
Oh,
Bean Ward
yeah.
just going down the inside there. Might have a worse exit out of turn 1 here.
They need to be careful here because they're going to be slowing each other down and letting traffic catch up at the back. We've got car off there, re-entering now. Yeah, those Ferraris, a red wall. And I've just seen in the stream, I've been calling it Rome 2.0. It's New Rome, not Rome 2.0.
Yes.
I'm saying the wrong thing. But yeah, no, those
Idiot.
Ferraris. The Ferraris chilling for now. We'll leave them to it for now. Let us know in the stream, is there anyone you want to see? Your drivers, any drivers, front of the pack, back of the pack, let's see. We've got...
There's a battle here that I would almost like to watch, but they're kind of disconnected now. It was 4 cars.
Yeah, the McLarens with the, Alfa Romeo on the main straight there, just behind the Red Bull. Is that going to be a dive? No, he backs back in. You can just tell through the twitchy wheels when they're tempted, but they're like, no, I'll just save it. And that's smart because we're 20 minutes into this. We've got, what, probably another 30 minutes of racing left? You don't want to send it right now, do you? Because the penalties are getting fat this season, if I remember correctly. Things could, go sideways very quickly. Got one simple mistake. We want to see Max, we want to see Latifi. A lot of requests for Max. Where is Max? Max is 11th. Is he around? Wait, which Max are we talking about? Both Maxes are next to each other. 11 and 12.
Skillmax is kind of alone right now.
Oh, both Maxes are alone. Sorry to disappoint you guys.
No, Max and Skillmax are together, but they have a good, like they have maybe half a straight of a gap between them. Nothing where it could get into a battle.
Oh, boo. Let's.
What about going to Flicky? He's on acid right now, so Jay spectates Flicky.
Ammo, what do you say?
Acid. He's on acid right now.
Oh, right, okay, right. Is Acid with it? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, with Acid and Flicky in P5 and P6 at the moment on the pitch straight. Flicky on the outside with the Curse there, he's catching up to Acid. Whether he goes for a cocky move, I don't really know. No, he's fine for now. Smart, because Acid is, I mean, he's got that experience behind him. He can defend on his life. I don't know if you've had much experience with that Peffz. You know, F2, beta mail. Talking about F2, Sunday. I don't know whether we're streaming that. We need to sort that out. Maybe not. We'll, yeah, we'll figure that stuff out. But F1 for now. That's where it's at.
Jay, go to CEO of Sigma's POV and then go into first person.
CEO
Watch him chase down MM.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he's right behind him now. As we go through the final sector, it's very close. You just gotta watch these lines because MM has perfect lines as well. But the other McLaren could definitely do something here. Using his Peffz to catch up, but no, that's MM7 using his late, and that's Aston going side by side with him into turn 1. He goes side by side and then backs out. We've got some safe driving today. I think everyone's scared after that race start. Oh, and that is CO Sigma into the pits. That is one of our first pitters.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
McLaren with the alternate pit strategy. We'll see if it plays out.
Skillmax is closing in on Spike now.
Right, yeah, we'll switch to Skillmax if possible.
And stay in first person. It's fun.
It's so weird seeing Skillmax in green. That is so strange, man. That, like, I can't get my head around it. But, Skillmax and yeah, Spike. These two have fought in the past a bit.
They're both keyboard players, and Skillmax is definitely faster than Spike.
They're still both very good, but
Spike doesn't practice, and I don't think he's practicing now that much.
He's soon enough with his lines.
He's got a fuck ton of like racecraft and racing skill, but he's not the most like insane fast driver just on pure pace.
Yeah, and that's breaking very early there.
Yeah, he's lifting and coasting to regain a lot of curse. You'll see him catch up a lot here, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly that.
And that's Pancho also in the pits.
Yes, that's close from Batman.
Bruder further ahead, closing in on MM very much there.
Yeah, I mean, you're chatting about Spike, but he's getting away just fine for now. Although he was using his Peffz for acceleration. Now that's one of the big debates. I mean, you're supposed to use it for top speed, but some people do prefer to use it out the corner, get away from
Oh, and Bruder almost getting to MM there. We're watching Acid, we're watching on the stream, so we'll go back up to Bruder. So bullshit, we'll go up to Acid, I mean.
Yeah, Acid with Alfa Romeo. That was
no, Red Bull.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bean, we have a disconnect.
No! That is Beanward disconnecting from the race. Oh, of course. We need to check where that car is, whether it's on track.
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah.
I don't see it on track so far.
Should be fine. But it's a nightmare for Beanward. It's first race. Oh, no. I see it on track. I maybe check whether it's a disconnect out of double hairpin. Out of double hairpin exit. It's actually in a kind of safe spot. We don't.
Yeah, I'll get it. I got no safety car. No safety car. I'll get it.
Maybe just double yellow flags in double hairpin.
Yeah, double yellow flags. Exit coming out of the double hairpin. That's kind of off to the right side.
Yeah, if you just want to confirm that in chat, or in call, Jay-Jak obviously we've got her, and we will get that off track. But yeah, Bean, the Ferrari, it's gone sideways. Bean 0 R71 says Quantos, have some sympathy for the man. The other Ferrari on his own now. That really is unfortunate. And are we seeing a live footage of Peffz trying to get this car off track?
Wait, I can.
This could be interesting.
Sorry, 1 second. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, so as drivers come around the corner here, they'll casually see a helicopter on track. I would say that's thanks to our sponsors, but we don't have them anymore. Yeah, let's make sure you don't die here, Peffz. Do you not want to use the big ramp car?
I'm fighting the tree.
No, we don't need a red flag this town. Stop trying to rig it. And yeah, AMMOkray.
Yeah!
You got it. What?
Literally picking up nothing on the stream. He's just picked it up. He's just carrying nothing.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
didn't.
there
I
it
can
is.
see it first. That's the Ferrari in the water, and AMMOkray commenting and pointing out reliability issues for Ferrari continuing on into 2023. Let's see if that's foreshadowing for how everything's gonna go. Let's find somewhere else. Who are we looking at? Is that the two Hasses together actually? Oh, the two Hasses are P1, P2. Ferrari and Nandan. Sorry, not Ferrari and Nandan. What am I on about? I'm rambling now. We got Fancy and R7. I'm looking at the chat and they're talking about a Ferrari and Nandan. Yeah, that is the Hasses in the lead. I can't say it's surprise. They'll be escaping very quickly. Two very good friends now, and arguably the best drivers in the league at the moment, Peffz.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think much.
They've been practicing so much, and they literally are just actually getting along.
Yeah, they're just amazing as a duo, and I mean you wouldn't expect it, but Haas could be on constructors this season. We'll see. I see it happening. That I'm making my prediction now in the stream.
100%.
You know what? Everyone in the stream right now, make your predictions this season, how it's going to go, and then we can come back to this stream at the end and see the results, see who was stupid and see who wasn't, and also any maybe potential underdogs. But for now, yeah, I'm putting my bets on Haas winning this. I can't say whether it would be Fancy or R7 though. Could we have a Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton? Who knows? That would be amazing. I pray for that now. I'm going to pray for that before I go to bed. Just behind P3, P4, the OGs of Acid and Flicky. They've fought for multiple years, multiple seasons. Nothing new for them. I mean, they can pretty much counter each other's driving styles. They're used to it now. And it looks like we are watching the Alfa Romeo and Acid, and the Alfa Romeo Flicky actually catching up now. So they're right on each other. Into the final sector now. P3 is a very valuable position with obviously the podium and the points that come alongside it. Flicky catching up with Kers, they're getting right behind Acid through the final sector. He needs a good exit out of here for an attempt at a dive bomb or a side-by-side. Acid accelerates early using his Kers away defense. Flicky Kers goes side-by-side. He's going to go for the dive. He holds it, brakes later. It's a rough defense. He just about keeps it for now. Acid won't be done though. He'll be back to retaliate on this pitch straight with his Kers, preparing on the outside. Flicky
and he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it.
Oh my god.
We were talking about, no way. Flicky has pulled it off. The Red Bull's behind. Oh, I thought we were going to send it for a second there. But this battle will not be over for a long time until we have a pit. Commentators curse and all. But yeah, we'll see. Still going now.
Flicky's he's the only drivers champion to win F1 on the grid. He's going up against world record.
Oh my god. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. All the other... Yeah, because Lucas is gone. Oh my god, yeah. Everyone else is gone. So Flicky now, technically, statistically, the best driver of Formula V. I did not think about that. Debatable. But as I say that, he's escaping Acid. Temporarily.
I believe if you try, if you actually try hard, then literally, then you can win pretty easily. Exactly. If you really put a lot of effort into it, because nobody's talented enough to just dominate a whole season. But if you put a lot of effort, like Lucas did last season, undoubtedly, and I did in season 5 when I beat Spike.
Yeah, what we see with drivers is very talking about Spike again. We'll tell him that in chat. Just mention he lost the F2 championship. Throw him off. But no, yeah, it's why we see a lot of different drivers champions, because people, obviously, the amount of effort and energy that goes into winning a championship outright, it's very hard to keep that going for multiple seasons. Although we did see it early on, it's now starting to switch around a little bit. We're on lap 25 at the moment. Lap 25 out of lap 40, so we've got 15 laps to go. Just around 20 minutes, we'd say, probably. Yeah, that seems
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, predictions. I forgotten to check.
Oh, Brooder is definitely faster than Snipes. This is gonna be an overtake here soon.
Well, let's switch to that with.
Oh, and who are we watching on stream? Snipes, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Right, let me.
Oh, Brooder now, very nice.
Yeah, acid.
Oh, and that is the overtake very quickly. Early curse usage by Brooder there, Jesus Christ.
Was not waiting around at all. Literally, as we switch over, went for it aggressive quickly. The Aston Martin style, and that's that Alfie Tower
Snipes
into
the pits.
Remove
MM in the Audi holding well against Brooder, and then behind in the Aston Martin sandwich. For Skillmax closing them up, and actually Skillmax just outside the points, so MM has those last championship points in this race here today.
MM
at the moment.
Skillmax, F3 and F2 drivers together.
Yes.
Instructors drivers together. I mean, what a friendship, but also what a battle we could see in a second. And I mean, no one better to talk about them than their team manager for both seasons, AMMOkray. How do you think this is going to go between the two of them? Oh yeah, it's late for Ammo, it's Thailand, it's middle of the night or something.
Between your two old drivers, MM and Skillmax. The guys who won the F3 Drivers and Constructors Championship for you, and the F2 Drivers and Constructors Championship for you, and the F1 No, you didn't win Constructors, never mind, but still.
Oh, you can't.
How do you think it's gonna go? Is MM better than Skillmax? Oh, who are we watching on stream going into the first corner?
Oh, we got some overtakes there, but as we're watching them, Ammo, you may as well give your thoughts quickly.
Here's the thing, Skillmax has insane fast laps. That guy can put in some crazy laps, but the consistency, the race pace, that comes from MM7. So if these two meet, you gotta put the money on MM7 to take home the dub.
We will see, yeah. I mean, there's experience behind the wisdom, but yeah, we will...
please don't watch this match.
Oh no, don't worry, I'll tell him in chat in a second. He'll be very
No, you don't need to do that.
Oh no, don't worry, it's already happened. It's live on stream to 30 people, so don't worry, they're gonna know. Who are we looking at now? I can't actually
Jay, I'm gonna go eat a snack and I'll be back for the stream in a second. But I'll be parked so you can either fly around. I hope you learned from me how to fly a helicopter, and then also just you're doing an amazing job finding battles to spectate. Yeah. You just need to press down on D-pad sometimes and like let it kind of find who you're spectating, or like open to take one so that we know where they are and everything. But you're doing an amazing job, and I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so that is... Oh, that is a safety car disconnecting. That's not the best. So we're gonna need someone to hop in potentially there if something does happen. Yeah, we're currently watching very back of the grid, but still very good racing between Snipes and Razor Racer at the moment. It's pardon me, it's the Mercedes and the Alpine going through the second sector at the moment, almost in contact, very close together. Some interesting lines, and I don't know what that was. Oh my god, he's gonna have to give that back. Surely he gives that back. He doesn't. Okay, so that almost likely be a penalty after the race.
He's gonna leave it to the stewards, or he might try to pull a gap.
I mean, yeah, that's all he's gonna have to do, but yeah, not his smartest move there, because that's gonna come back to bite him. Penalty points, for those of you that don't know, will result in a race ban after you get 12 of them. And on the main straight now, the Alpine and the Mercedes going side by side into turn 1. We're gonna have... they're just about going. Still going for now. It's risky, but we're fine for now. Very back of the grid, but nonetheless, still very aggressive. A lot of contact.
Just being aggressive on the defense, turning in onto the racing line.
Where are we looking at there?
Looking at the stream.
That's oh wait, no, it's... Oh wait, no, they've switched now. Yeah, he's joined the party, sorry. We had a bad up there, yeah. Let me... I'm looking for some other action. Ammo, if you want to carry on there for a sec, I'll try to find something else.
Going off the stream, mate.
Oh, right, you're looking in the stream, right. Oh, Jay, switch back to MM7 and Skillmax. They're next to each other. And hopefully Hopefully they catch each other now. Although as I say that the Aston's escaping, but not for long. The Audi's catching up again. If you could just switch over, it looks like you have perfect, yeah. So into the double hairpin now. The line's identical, the driving style almost identical, the team blood's identical. The Aston is escaping shortly, momentarily, but it's not lasting long. The Audi is really important he gets some good points here, with it being the first race for the team this season. Where's the Alfa Romeos? Quantos is asking. The Alfa Romeos are Flicky P5 and then Spike P8. So the Alfa Romeos not doing too bad at the moment. And
Started up the wrong season.
R7 still doing fine for those of you asking. He's not disconnected. Oh, but that's Peffz disconnecting. Looks like his anti-disconnect was not properly on. We've got about 30 minutes to go though, and the Audi catching up to the Aston there. Some heavy lifting for extra pairs there on the Aston Martin, on the pitch straight. Come on, let's see an overtake. The paces are practically identical. They've stayed like this for a long time now. Oh, it looks like we have switched. We've switched.
CEO of Sigma. CEO of Sigma. He's been able to show up some really good pace from track to track. Obviously, he hasn't been able to get that consistent pace yet, and we all know Rufa has established himself quite well.
Definitely,
So
that's Silverstone. Yeah.
this battle should be interesting.
Yeah, hopefully if CEO can stick with him, but he is slowly backing off behind the McLaren, just out of the points now. But it doesn't matter too much. They're still securing a solid 25 at the moment with Toots in P1. Pit strategy probably complete, who knows? And for those of you praying for a double Haas podium, it could be, but it might not be a 1-2. We'll have to check. So yeah, we'll have to see. We don't have 5 minutes.
Slow down.
Who said slow down? Oh, we switched again.
It's
nice.
Robert
Right.
just holding on. Robert had a confident move.
Right, let's switch back over there. Wait, so we're watching Robert now? We are, yeah. Robert, we've not seen much of him this race in the Alpine. He's shown his skill in the past, but as I say that, he's slowing down quite rapidly, and he's hit a wall. So he's lost a lot of pace there. Give us a minute and we'll get back to the action. I'm trying to... Oh, we've got some lappers there. Stevie. Oh dear, Stevie has been lapped.
Oh,
yeah, Ricky asking to see skilled drivers. I think they've got a point.
We gotta bring Stevie into this.
No, we won't be that tight. We won't be that tight.
We gotta bring him in. We gotta ask him what went wrong.
Oh, after the race, maybe. Jay-Jak, do we want to see if we've got any fast drivers at the front of the grids? People are spreading out with pitch.
MM7 Scumax.
MM7, I don't know, they're very similar pace. I don't see that moving around too much, to be completely honest. Actually, switch to Acid and Flicky. That's where it's at, and Pancho. Yeah, we've got a queue of 4 people.
Have been going at it for the entire race. These guys have some incredible endurance. They've been battling for this entire time.
They're still going. They're always looking for opportunities. They never quit. Flicky a master of defense, but at the same time, Acid a master of attack most of the time. Depends if it's night time.
Most of the time.
The front of the grid's still really going at it now.
Oh, we're actually on Pancho. Pancho, who recently just came from AlphaTauri.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the Red Bull switch. Trying to get that Alfa Romeo right now.
Yeah, so that's the Red Bull of Pancho and the Alfa Romeo Flicky starting to escape actually from that train behind. Acid, yeah, slacking off a little bit. He's got Bruder and Spike with him as well, so he needs to be careful there. No, actually, yeah, he does. He got some back markers there. Mr. Fish, not amazing for his first race back.
I have to say, the promotion from AlphaTauri to Red Bull is quite deserved for Pancho. It's been a long time running.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he proved himself for Ferrari.
Getting some back markers right now. Stevie's getting out of the way for the Red Bull.
Yeah, good. I'll switch over to Pancho. He's more closer. Where is he? There he is. But yeah, looks like these guys are escaping. Is that just back markers in traffic there? Can't tell who's fighting there. We've got Bruder and Acid very close together, but there's still a reasonable gap. I want these guys to catch up together. We could have double Red Bull, an Alfa Romeo, and an Aston fight here. Potentially, we'll see. How do you think that should turn out? Do you think Flicky would take that ammo? Or do you think Acid up
Flicky
after?
has some really nice pace on Rome. We know that he struggles occasionally from track to track, but Rome, whether it be new Rome or old Rome, this guy has been able to keep up the pace quite well. So my money is on Flicky maintaining his position and Pancho holding off his teammate.
Yeah, I'll give you that, and it looks like that's coming true already because he is starting to. If we switch back to Bruder, perfect there, Jay. It looks like these guys are the ones in the action now. If I can find him real quick. Yeah, he's got traffic in front and behind.
I totally didn't realize that get kicked.
Yeah, you've been kicked. You can watch OBS, they'll see you fine. We're currently watching Bruder in the Aston Martin with a very clean move on the Red Bull. Can he make it sticky side by side? But he will get pushed back there, just behind. Could see some very good driving here. You've not missed too much Peffz, it's been reasonably chill. We're still going at it.
Final sector Bruder goes. We're gonna see a very nice dive bomb, I think, going into the first corner. Here he goes. I don't think he has enough curves. There he goes, side by side. Acid has been falling down the grid. He's even under threat from Spike right now. Spike in the Alfa Romeo attacking the Red Bull.
We don't have a switchback, there's half a car's length though. Acid poised and ready, he's on the attack. Aerodynamically switches back in behind. This is interesting for Acid. You'd usually think he'd go straight for it there, but he's not. And he can't wait around too long because Spike's there. Spike's hit the wall! Spike's
hit the wall! That is
Spike is gone! Oh, Spike, what have you done? You've thrown it as bad as you threw your F2 championship. No regret. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, that's Bruder hitting the slow down there. The Red Bull's going to attack. Yeah.
He's going to take that opportunity for sure.
He doesn't look for now. You're right, Peffz, about Acid. He's slacking. He really is slacking. But he's not got that practice in. I mean, he's a very old driver now, so probably, yeah.
This is what age does. This is what happens when you spend too long.
Hey. You say that, Fernando Alonso still there. So, you know. But Acid with some contact there, getting very aggressive. He's still pushing for it, but he just doesn't have the curves. His curves usage, or now I say that he does, but he doesn't have much. I don't know what it is. His car's broken. The Red Bull's shocking this season. Either that, it's just a blatant skill issue. But yeah, really not going well for him at the moment.
It's that really tight line through the first apex on the double head. I'm trying to get that nice exit speed.
We've got the Red Bull sandwich on the Aston Martin at the moment here, but
Looking at Zilla. Oh, never mind.
No, never mind. Hang on, important question. Pause. What you eating, Peffz? Everyone wants to know. I want to know.
It is like kind of darker bread, and in the Netherlands you can't really get good bread, so this is very, very rare and like so fucking good, and it has a lot of honey on it.
There you go, guys. That is highlight of the stream. We've got
Peffz is eating bread right now.
He's literally eating bread with honey. What a man.
Yep. Empty calories.
This is
Empty
how
calories,
you keep
smart.
a bakery in the back. If you know, you know. Alright.
Right, let's see if we can find anything else. MM7, are they still being boring? Hang on, we don't have to switch over. Yeah, they are. They're still being boring, Joe. We're looking at Alfie, who's also being boring.
You can't say his name properly.
I don't. How do you say it, man? I'm sorry.
Enarufa.
Speaking school with Peffz.
Whoa, hang on, Peffz, you can't take this. My Lance just said that Dutch bread is shit. I mean, that's shit.
Yeah, Dutch bread is shit.
I mean, alright then.
This is like really unnecessarily expensive fancy Dutch bread. So it's like what you'd get in any supermarket in Germany, and here it's like €2 for like not that much.
Peffz,
And it's bread.
Alright, calm down, it's okay. It's okay.
Like toast.
Jay-Jak, could we have a lap pick, please? And could that be put in chat? I want to know how long we've got left. Because it can't be long, 46 minutes in now. Yeah, we'll be coming towards the end. Back at the front, the Haas podium is still there, the double podium. But the 1-2, it's not alive at the moment. Tgis, where is he? Is he on his own?
Oh.
On lap 39. We are on the second to last lap. Hang on, where do we want to look here? Do we want to
Go
switch
into the
back
helicopter, Jay-Jak, and then fly around the top, fly on like certain corners and watch the cars go through.
I can go into the heli if you want. If you don't want to fly, Joe. I'm currently on a bike though, so I might have to switch that. Yeah, give us a second, and we will get you footage of the finish. Looks like Jay's already started with the heli now. Perfect. So on the last lap of this race, through the first sector goes Fancy and R7 just ahead. Tgis. Where is Tgis? I cannot find him for my life. Genuinely, where is he? Anyone see him? Huh? Any ideas? This is the final lap and I cannot find our leader. There he is. He's ahead of Snipes. Blue flag's in the way, that's why. Yeah, so on the final lap, I mean, Tgis or either Haas could easily have taken this and very much would have deserved this. But Tgis starting on pole, and it looks like he will come home to take this win because I don't see Haas catching up now. Need to make sure these blue flags get out of the way. It's a hell of a way for the season to start for McLaren through the final sector now. Some chattered, they didn't really know how this was going to go, but the mouse steerer has succeeded here at Rome, Italy, round 1 of season 7, and Tgis wins it with a reasonable gap to R7, who doesn't disconnect. Quantos, you can be happy, you can breathe in, as Fancy also takes 3rd, Rapid Flicky coming here home 4th, and that is Pancho in the Red Bull just behind for 5th. What a race that was at the very start. We had Chaos, Bruder, the other, Aston taking 6th, Acid not getting any further with 7th, Spike taking 8th, so you know, he got some points, we catch up. Skillmax keeps it in the end. Ammo, you doubted him, but Skillmax keeps it ahead of MM7, who takes the last points position, and Arufa takes P11 just outside the points. Unfortunate for him. CEO of Sigma, it started off well, but early pit didn't seem to go his way. P13 just outside the points. Vic was taken also in 14th. Just left on the track now, we've got Razor Racer, followed by Snipes, Zilla, Mr. Fish the OG, and then Stevie. Poor old Stevie. Stevie, I don't know what happened. We might have to check on that man later. But P19.
Yeah, the poor Ferrari who disconnected from the race.
Yeah, we need
the Ferrari liability.
F's in the chat for being people. Thank you so much for joining us for round 1 of this season. Apart from a few hiccups, I think that went pretty well. Let us know what you think. If you had any improvements, please message me on Discord. And make sure you check in next week for the next video. Also, if you want to see these liveries up close that you've been able to admire today, go onto the channel, go onto videos, and we've got a new video out just now with some amazing filmography from Ammo. But that's everything wrapped up. That is Rome done, finished. We will have interviews for you shortly. Peffz, your thoughts? Jay-Jak, your thoughts? Anything? I've run out of words. Straight into the FIA mode. Should we get the top 3? R7 probably not. Actually, Fancy not a fan of the interviews. We'll see if we can drag it.
R7, Fancy,
Yeah,
and who else? Tgis, right?
Where's Tgis? He's a loud enough character. Welcome, gentlemen. You are our top 3 for today here at Rome. If we want to switch over to just a static shot for now. It was a hell of a race. I mean, that crash at the start, guys. I don't know if you saw it right at the front, but absolute chaos. I don't think I've seen a bigger crash, maybe LSIF too. But Tgis, you started on pole, you finished on pole in P1. Talk us through your race, Rome. How did it go?
Well, it went extremely well. Like in the beginning, when I started on the mediums, and I just extended the gap with Pancho to Fancy and R7. last 5 laps or something, I started to like lose a little bit time to him because I was making so many mistakes because my hands were shaking. And if you're mouse steering, it's so dumb.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. The only downside, the downfall, but it wasn't a downfall today. You kept it in the end. Did you have many overtakes, or was it pretty much clean, smooth racing from there?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Just a few.
started P1, I stayed in P1, and I think
Yeah.
only when I pitted, I overtook MM7, I think. That was the only overtake I did.
Not much then. It looks like we have had some difficulties with Haas and technical issues, so we won't be able to interview them for now. We could try get Quantos. Their Haas.
I already DM'd him.
All right. Okay. Let me just drag him in here.
Oh wait, there's a bot in my game. I gotta wait. Fucking hackers.
All right. Hang on. Let me get the Haas manager in here real quick.
Oh no, he's in there. Yeah. Hey ho.
Quantos, there was no disconnects. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, and Apple is Apple is totally a manager too. I forgot about that. Okay, please continue with Quantos. I'm gonna get more bread.
Quantos, was it stressful, man? How was it?
It was very stressful, man. It's an achievement that R7 didn't disconnect.
Definitely. They secured it for now. Obviously, it can always be better. Could have had that P1, but P2, P3, you've got to be happy with that, right?
Of course I am, man.
Yeah, some strong points to come out the door with. And everyone chatted about it, Smurge, including myself, 2Cs and Sigma. We were questioning it, but it seems to have played out pretty well so far. 2Cs out the door with a P1, a pole, 25 points. How was that race for you? Were you watching the entire thing, or do you only catch the end?
Of course.
Yeah. How was strategy in the end? Was there a lot of thinking to it, or was it just a decision from the start that you followed?
Just extending the mediums in the beginning and hoping we could do the one stop to another set of mediums. But when we figured out
right.
it wouldn't work, we just went for the hearts and just drove.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. But you got it. Have you spoken to Sigma? What happened with him? I didn't manage to catch it, but he seemed to be doing well, and then he pitted. Could you just not catch back up then?
So what happened? He started P16.
Right.
After in the first lap, he went up to P4.
Yeah, he shot straight up.
P4, and then he had a leg spike, and then he collided with the Triumph, the wall, and then he caused a huge pileup.
I think. Oh yeah, no, I think I remember that. That is really unfortunate. Hopefully, if it was just lag that was the issue, he can be back better for next round. And yeah, hopefully,
Yeah, definitely.
a recovery there. But yeah, got to be happy with that from the start. And that is our pole and P2 and P3 talk to. Just before we go, Stevie, are you there? Stevie is too depressed to speak right now. By the looks of it. Oh no, he's there. How did it go, Stevie?
What happened, man?
What happened, man?
So I got RKO'd on the double hairpin. Crazy. Like,
Oh,
bro,
dear.
I was like, there's a crash going. Let me just swoop around the outside. Nah, I got put on the side of my car. Legitimately couldn't move. Because I think it was a Ferrari or an Alpha that just kept pushing me into the wall because they were trying to move. But we were stuck on each other. So I was just there for like 30 seconds. And then, of course, the safety car went back in when I was about half a lap down.
Oh, that
which was
sucks, man.
great.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
And my one stop on the mediums ended up turning into a penta stop. It was pretty cool. So it's a great first race.
No, the F2 drivers will be racing this Monday, or this Sunday actually. This Sunday, F2 drivers are gonna have to take notes from this race. Something I'll be doing.
Definitely, yeah, they need.